Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Owen here. We are back with another Red Zone video here. Today we are doing the Super 17 stage. We got the no item run completed for it. So a couple things that you may notice is this team is definitely a little bit different from the usual team that you would kind of want to bring into the Ultimate Red Zone. Actually, now that I think about that, not really. That's kind of not true now that I think about it. But one specific caveat that I did with my no item run that I did with the race over with a good friend of mine, Minato, on YouTube. We did a race. That video was up on another channel. I ended up winning by about a minute or so, but the team that I used had a 3-year LR on it, and one thing you have to remember about the 3-year LRs is that they have the Key Blast skill, so Super 17 nullifies it. So that is kind of where the trick comes in on this stage, where you have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or the Super Saiyan Blue duo, as well as the Super Saiyan 4s, you cannot use their active skills because Super 17 just absorbs it. So you have to kind of be mindful of the units you're using in here, as it just makes life a little bit more difficult for you, but obviously there's nothing too bad that we can't do. Just with dupes and all that fun stuff, obviously there's nothing that's going to make, be too impossible for us, right? So we're out here, we're having a good time, we got this one done. The rotations that I'm basically running are a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on both rotations with another Super Saiyan 4 is the attempt. And then, as you know, if you've played the Red Zone or you've watched videos on the Red Zone, it's just kind of one of those things where rotations aren't as consistent, considering you have to kind of play each rotation by ear or each turn by what is just like the most optimal thing, because like this event is long, but it's not long enough to the point where you can bring stacking units that take a while to stack up. So Tech Gohan greatly stacks and guards, so therefore you can run Tech Gohan and not have to worry about the stacking and guarding going away. Some of the units in the game are very good for long events because they stack, but they don't greatly stack and they don't have a guard like Tech Gohan. So Tech Gohan 100% can be ran in here, but it's just a matter of finding the right team for him, right? Like Goku family with the 180% leader with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you could probably get away with that. I don't know if you could do the no item run on this stage with the Goku family team, but obviously that's something I could take a look down in the future. But for now, we were just focusing on getting a no item run done for each one of these stages. The big thing here was just to not get hit with the super in the wrong spot. As it is with any other Red Zone stage, we'll go ahead and let the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta do all of his damage with his super effective against all types. The Super Saiyan 4 duo is going to take care of business in the first phase, as we have an int enemy, so obviously he's going to do quite a bit of damage on that, and we can kind of just go from there. That's what makes this stage gimmick is definitely very, very frustrating. Just because, you think you're running everything right, and then you just get hit with it, right? You're just like, oh, come on, like, the super in the wrong spot, that's instant death. It's not like where you get hit for 300k and then a couple normals. It's like, wrong super, 600k, your game's over. Thanks for playing, you're done. But that's it. So that's what makes this one fun, or this stage unique, at least in its own regard. I've had a good time doing these Red Zone stages, just because I feel like this is difficult content, of the sense it's like, it'll tease you, right? You'll get so close. We're talking last bar of health, and then you just get hit with the super attack in the wrong spot, and that's it. If you don't greatly stack, it is very hard for you to be runnable in here. So that's what makes the Red Zone just so frustrating, right? It's not like the Goku event. It's not like the Vegeta event. It's not like SBR, where there is a lot of options. There's probably, I am going to be generous here and say probably there's like 45, maybe 40 some units you can run in the game that can be like, that could come into the Red Zone right now. And that is quite, just thinking about it, right? That's just a crazy feat at this point. So what you'll see here that what we're doing is we're going to keep Super Vegito in slot 1. Now, Super Vegito, if you don't know his utility, he basically just can't die to normal attacks, but a super will rock his day. So what we do is we throw him in slot 1, wherever the least amount of attacks are. You just got to play the numbers game. If he gets hit with the super, we lose, but if he doesn't get hit with the super, we're good, right? So right here, it's going to do probably 4 digits, 5 digits, 13k. We eat that for breakfast in the Red Zone. And then he goes ahead and does another one, 5k. Again, we eat that for breakfast in the Red Zone. So now we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who has the attack nullification. So he's going to disable one of the attacks, and we're hoping that that's the super attack. That's always the plan, right? Like both of these units, their 18 key super disables an attack. And we don't nullify the super, but we do get the counter animation. So there you go, boom, 2.6. If it crits, we're doing a lot of damage, right? As you guys probably know. So it didn't crit, but still 3.8 million. And then we have the blue duo doing 6.6 something million, and they are on their 18 key as well. They had the guaranteed additional, they had the attack disable. That is how you do it. And they also have a chance to dodge. So they are a very, very, very solid unit, even at the 55% level like these guys are. My Super Saiyan 4 duo has 2 dupes. They're at 55% for the God duo, and you just got to work what you got, right? So boom, and we take 30k right there, 40k-ish, right? So now this is where luck kind of comes into play. What we can do is Super Saiyan, so we do the Tech Gogeta active skill first, and now scout out the super attack, find it where it is, and then we'll put a counter unit there. No super attack on this turn. Perfect. Now, I don't know why I didn't fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right there. I don't know why I just didn't. I was just dumb of me. Could have cost me the no item run if we're being real, but I ended up you're seeing this video, so I do end up not biting the bullet there. They're a type disadvantage in this one, so obviously they're going to take a little bit of damage, but, you know, like I said, you're seeing this video, so here we are. They do a good job right there, a 5.2 mil crit, and you see even at the 79% level, these guys are just unreal with the terms of damage numbers they put out and all the different things they do. This is probably my favorite unit in the game right now that isn't named AGL-UI Goku, because he's forever and always the GOAT for me. So, yeah, this was, just revisiting this one, it was super hard to complete in the first place, but I kind of had my confidence after my race with Minato. You know, really just kind of was able to get it out and figure out how to do this. This one was my first try, go figure. So now that I have this no item run under my belt, we can go ahead and move on and continue to do it. I still have to get the no item run for Rildo, and then Omega, and then the GT side I believe is done. And then we have to go over to Broly, Janemba, and Android 13 or something like that. Like, we still have a few left to go. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. You know, I always appreciate you. Make sure that, you know, you like the video, subscribe. If you're new, turn on notifications. It helps my channel grow, and, you know, I'd really appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next Dokkan Battle video. Again, thanks for watching. I'm out.